The first thing I saw when I picked up my phone was the notification count. Every single one was a new message, and none of them were normal. They were all flirty, weird, and from me. I froze, my heart racing. How could this happen? I hadn't sent any of these messages, and then it hit me. I'd let Mia borrow my phone yesterday just to check a meme. She was laughing about something, but now I realized the joke was on me. The screen kept buzzing, each ping making me sweat more. Messages from Jamie, Sam, even my mom. Some were teasing, some downright confusing. My stomach dropped. Was this just a harmless prank, or had Mia gone too far? I grabbed my laptop to check if anything else had changed. My inbox looked like a battlefield. Group chats were full of my messages, all teasing and flirty. I felt my stomach twist. How would I explain this to Jamie, or worse, to my parents? I tried calling Mia, but she didn't pick up. Every second I waited, my panic grew. Mia finally showed up at my door, grinning. "Relax, it's just a joke," she said. I wanted to scream. Just a joke? My phone felt like it had betrayed me, and now everyone was laughing at my expense. I could barely look at her. Her eyes sparkled like nothing had gone wrong, but I knew this was bad. I tried to think fast. My contacts were going to question me. Jamie's message popped up. "Are you seriously flirting with me?" My thumb hovered over the keyboard, unsure what to say. I couldn't admit the truth without making myself look dumb, and I couldn't lie. The tension made me feel trapped. At school, whispers followed me like shadows. Sam smirked when he saw me, clearly enjoying my panic. People were giggling, some pointing at me, others sending screenshots. I wanted to disappear. Mia, meanwhile, acted normal, chatting like nothing happened. I hated her, but I also didn't want to lose her friendship. I cornered Mia in the bathroom. "This isn't funny anymore," I hissed. She rolled her eyes. "Lighten up, it's just texts. Nobody cares." I couldn't believe her. Nobody cares. My phone had become a public stage, and I was the star of someone else's joke. I felt sick. Jamie walked by and gave me a weird look. "Are you okay?" he asked. I forced a smile, trying to act normal, but inside, I was panicking. Every message Mia sent made things worse. I couldn't focus on schoolwork, couldn't talk to anyone without feeling exposed. I realized trust was fragile. Maybe I had broken mine. When I got home, my phone had more notifications than ever. Some were funny, some angry, and some really confusing. My parents noticed my stress. "Everything okay, Alex?" my mom asked. I nodded, but my mind was racing. How could I fix this before it got worse? I decided to confront Mia one last time. "You have to stop," I said firmly. She laughed, waving her hands. Okay, I'll delete them." But when I checked my phone later, some messages were still out there, and screenshots had already spread. The joke wasn't over. It had taken a life of its own. By the weekend, my social life was chaos. People joked around me, sometimes gently, sometimes cruelly. Jamie avoided me, probably unsure if I was serious or not. I couldn't tell anyone the truth without looking dumb. Mia seemed proud of herself, scrolling through my messages like trophies. I wondered, was friendship worth this humiliation? Even after things calmed down, I noticed people still remembered the prank. Some laughed when I walked by, but I didn't mind as much. I had survived the chaos, and that gave me confidence. Life felt lighter. Mia and I started hanging out again, but differently. She listened more, I spoke more. Our friendship felt stronger, like we had passed a test we didn't know we were taking. Mistakes had built a bridge, not a wall. I apologized to anyone I felt might have been affected by Mia's messages. Some were understanding, others teased me again, but I handled it calmly. Owning the truth gave me a strange sense of pride. Jamie and I started talking more openly. No more misunderstandings, no strange messages, just normal friendship, and maybe something more slowly building. It felt safe and honest, and that was nice. Mia still teased sometimes, but now it was gentle, harmless. We laughed together instead of at each other. I realized pranks can be fun when trust exists, not destroyed. I reflected on the past week. One small mistake, letting Mia borrow my phone, had blown up in ways I never expected. But I had learned something important. Boundaries matter, honesty matters, and friends can grow from mistakes. My parents noticed a change in me too. I was calmer, more confident, and handled situations without panicking. Even they admitted I was growing up fast, maybe faster than I realized. At school, life returned to normal. Group chats were quiet again. Mia and I joked in a way that didn't hurt anyone, and I smiled more, knowing I had survived embarrassment and betrayal and come out stronger. Sometimes I still check my phone and feel a tiny shiver remembering the prank. But now it's funny, not terrifying. It's a story I can laugh about, and maybe one day tell my kids about trust, friendship, and mistakes. Mia and I sat on a park bench, sharing a bag of chips, laughing at our own jokes. Jamie waved from afar. Life felt balanced again. I learned that trust can be fragile, but it can also be rebuilt. And sometimes, a bad prank just becomes a story worth telling.